Okay, good morning. You know I have to do these videos always 2 or 3 times because you do it and then you start to post it up and you're writing the description and then you come up with, oh, I wanted to say that. That's the nature of it, I guess, right? Those rewrites are always good. We know this from college days. All right, today I want to talk about, I just had this interesting exchange with someone near in my family, and it really helped me be self-aware of what I was trying to say and express. And this is basically, it's really good. If you say you're going to do something, do it, right? That's one option. The other option is, if for any reason, as circumstances change, whatever, and you need to switch, we call that doing a pivot. And I want you to pivot with intention. In other words, it's still progress toward the goal, right? And that intentional part is kind of the way you're going to declare it. There might be people involved in this, or it might just be to yourself. Here's the value that makes such a huge difference in your life. One is when you say you're going to do it and you do it, right? Even if it's just a small degree, even if it's just silly, but if you say you're going to be out the door at 7, at least step out the door and then come back in, but you were out the door at 7. That's kind of a cop-out, but on the other hand, when you say you're going to do something and you make it happen, you reinforce to others that trust and that integrity, and they respect that. And the other thing you do on the other side is you build that up for yourself. You start to go, oh man, when I say things, I do it. And with that voice going on in your head, right, you're upping your game and you start to trust yourself. And that's a muscle to be flexed and developed, because now you're starting to feel like, I actually have control. When situations change, and they will, and that's okay, don't quit, don't flake. Don't just drop the ball and go, okay, I'm gonna sit down. But actually pivot, right? You look at the situation, take a new choice, make a decision, and then do that with intention so that you know where you're going, still toward the goal. And then you declare that. Were other people involved? This is not gonna happen. It was gonna be 7. This is what came up. This is really important. And this is when I'm going to do it. Now, there's some real power in that transparency, right? You want your reason to be honorable and noble. Otherwise, go back to option 1 and just do it, right? If you need to, and the point of being transparent, right? When you declare a pivot with intention, right? You're reaffirming. People are going, man, David is a do-it guy, and one way or the other, he's going to do it. I see that, and they respect that, and they follow that, and they admire that. That's inspiring, and we all want to be like that. And the second part of that fork is that you're reinforcing to yourself, man, I'm doing it. I pivot, and I'm in control. This is good. The transparency part is to eliminate always the possibility that, I'm sorry, we've just been burnt by too many bad experiences. This is for managers, for parents, for leaders, super important. For friends, this is just very important. If you say you're gonna pivot and do something else, and people naturally are gonna go, well, why? Is everything okay? Why are you doing it? And if you don't say it, then we're left to slot you in, again, depending on where you are on the continuum of respect, to say, I don't know about that. I don't know about that guy. It feels to me like they're going fishing, and we don't know. You can't really fault people for that and go, man, why don't you trust me? Because trust is earned, right? And so you start to build up that wall. And this is easy, this is simple, this is fun. We just do it. You pivot with intention, you declare, you educate everybody, and this is where I'm going. The third alternative on all of that is simply to flake out. I mentioned it a second ago, and this is what you don't want to do, right? Because other people start to categorize you as you flake. And more damaging, you start to tell yourself that. And with that going in your head, the future is not really good. If you're always like, no, I always flake out. I never finish. I don't finish things. I'm the worst at this. That story, how long are you going to believe that? So let's change that story with your actions. And if you say it, you do it. If you don't, you pivot with intention, always towards the goal, right? And then we start to respect that. Also, when your reasons are honorable and noble, it empowers other people. So I'm pivoting because of my family. I'm pivoting because of my health and my sanity. These are all the most important things in life, right? My health, my family, my sanity. So, these, and then sometimes there's business reasons where you need to pivot, and that's fine. We respect that. Just be transparent with it as much as you can. And then you're actually building that followership, that leadership, and that self-respect. And now you're starting to feel like, I actually do have some control. I have control over me, right? Over my life, which means I can pick any life I want now because I have control of the things I have control. So that's your flex for today. Kind of an interesting thought on that integrity, that execution, get it done. But I love it. And it's not too hard, right? Just get in the habit, do it, or pivot, all right?